Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Friday, December 7th, 2012. Let's see, the results for the morning. We were down 9 ticks on gold, down 3 ticks on the NQ, and up 13 ticks on crude oil. Ended up a positive day, just a little bit. It was a little bit tough trading this morning for me. Honestly, I didn't take all that many trades altogether. But I will go over the trades that I did take. I took a trade on soybeans here. You can see I missed this huge opportunity here during the break. Right after the break, we had this big move up on soybeans. The last trade that I did take on soybeans was right here. I went long, and it gave 4 or 5 ticks profit, and then I moved my stop up to break even, and it came back and took me out of break even. I did take another trade on soybeans. I thought I shorted on soybeans this morning too. I was pretty sure I shorted over here somewhere in soybeans this morning after the open, but maybe I didn't. Anyway, I'm break even on the soybeans. Now what we're looking for on these trades right here, guys, you get a bullish cross of the MA1 over the BBC, a pullback down to the BBC, test to the BBC, and then an up close if you have bullish divergence on the slingshot. Alright, if you don't have divergence on the slingshot, or if you don't test the BBC, and price is trending up, I draw a trend line down the tops as price is approaching the BBC. The market moves in legs, up, down, up, down, up, down. If it's trending up, the up legs are going to be longer than the down legs. If it's trending down, the down legs are going to be longer than the up legs. Kirk, I don't know. If there's an open mic somewhere. On my end, there is only one mic, so I'm sure it's not on my end. Anyway, what you would look for, you could have entered right here on the up close above this trend line, because it didn't pull all the way back down to the BBC. The ideal entry would be right here on this up close. All right, take some profit. You could enter it again right here, or just stay in the trade. You could have entered it again right here, or right here, or right here. Okay. Now, over here where it started to pull back down toward the BBC, we never got an up close above the trend line. I had drawn this trend line in when this bar was created, but now you can see that trend line, as it approached the BBC, would have to go like that. It never got an up close. Right here where we are right now, you have bearish divergence right there, testing the BBC, so you could just short a down close right here. If it were to close down, you could just short a down close. Okay, that is the soybeans. I didn't trade anything on the ES this morning. I didn't even have a YM chart up this morning. I did highlight on the Euro, this area right here. Again, you're looking at the same exact thing that we were just looking at on the soybeans. You get your bullish cross, your test of the BBC, and an up close if you have bullish divergence. If you don't have bullish divergence, then you need to close above the trend line. Okay, I had drawn this trend line in here. There was the close above it. We did have bullish divergence, but the cycle portion of the slingshot was headed down just a little bit right here when you got the up close. So if you wanted to be more conservative and wait for the close above the trend line, it was right in there. All right. This second move right over here, it was an attempt to pull back down to the BBC. We didn't have divergence, and it didn't pull all the way to the BBC. You could have gotten in right there on that one. All right. And that was the Euro. On the NQ, let's see. Let me minimize that. I know I took some trades over here on the NQ this morning. There we go. The first trade I took on the NQ lost. Okay, there were a couple of opportunities in here that I did not take. A couple more that I did, but all right, right here. Again, you're looking for the close down below that trend line. It was right in there. You could have gotten short right there. You could have gotten short right in here. There was some bearish divergence right here, so you could have gotten short right here above the trend line, looking for the close down below it. Right there. Okay. And right over there. And I did actually get short over here. Took a little bit of profit. Then I got short again. Actually, the first one was a break even, and the second one, actually, it looks like both of those are break even. I didn't take profit. Yeah, that one I shorted there. Got break even there. Then I shorted it again here, and I got break even there. Right over here, we had a close down below the trend line, and it dropped a little bit. I didn't take that trade. There were more opportunities in here, as you can see. Right in here, I drew all these trend lines, though I did not take the trades. Okay, right in there, we had close above the trend line. Over here, we had to close above the trend line. Over here, we had to close above the trend line. Over here, we had to close above the trend line, and that one didn't really go anywhere. Now, last night in the partners meeting, I had gone through great pains to get some drawings that I made, showing how this could be seen or identified as topping action. And when you see that it doesn't put in the higher swing, and the cycle is red and headed down, that this could be topping right here, and you could be changing directions. All right, that is in fact what happened here. This was the top. Turned around, came back down. Could have shorted right in there. You could have shorted. I actually did short right over here, and I stopped out of that one. I shorted over here and took some profit. Shorted here and took some profit. Went long over here and took some profit. How did I end up minus 3 ticks? I think I had 2 losing trades, right? I missed this one here. There was no opportunity in here. And you can see I missed a bunch more in here. You know, I recommend this to everyone who becomes a partner, or who is even considering becoming a partner. Okay, I'll be quick then, Dwayne. I'll be quick. Anyone who's considering being a partner, you should trade one market or 2 markets. Don't try to trade all the markets that I trade. You know, I'm doing this for the benefit of all of our partners that are in the live trading room. If you were to just focus on this market alone this morning, you would have had a very nice day. All right. As it stands, I did not have a great day on the NQ because I only traded about 10% of the trades that were available. Let's see. That was the NQ. What else did I trade? I traded Crude. I'll show you Crude really quick. I'm going to be quick because I think we have Ben in the audience here. All right. My first trade on Crude was a losing trade. My next trade was a break-even trade after that. It's all the same things on the 4-tick range charts. You're using the same exact setups, the same exact indicators. You're doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. All right. Bearish cross, closed down below that trend line. I got short. There was another opportunity there. Right in here, I took a short off of the yellow brick road. It stopped me out. I made it back right here on a long trade. Made some profit right there on a short trade. I'm going to break even over here on the short trade. Profit, profit. And that brings us into the break. Now, there were a bunch of opportunities. You see all these lines that I drew on here. Those were all opportunities to take trades. Okay? All opportunities to take trades. I didn't take the trades. I probably drew the lines on right after they had happened. I had probably just missed the trades. Okay? But those are all opportunities to take the trades. All right. With that, I'm going to wrap it up here because I know we've got a lot of stuff going on today. If you have not taken a free trial with us, go to www.cfrn.net/apply. Sign up for the free trial. In the free trial, you get access to everything you see here and 5 days in our 5 business days in our live trading room. If you're on the free trial and you want to become a partner and you don't know how to become a partner, just send me a quick email at support@cfrn.net. Just say partner info in it, and we will send you off the information as quickly as we can. All right. With that, I am going to wrap it up right here, and